showing any panic, and there's been one or two signs of that. If they can keep the composure at the back, I think we have a good chance now.
Thank you.
Well, quite pleased, says Alex Ferguson. Second half about to get underway. Let's rejoin Kevin Keegan and Brian Moore.
Thank you, Bob. So referee Mr. Goethals of Belgium giving the signal, and away we go. Let's hope this next 45 minutes is as exciting and as interesting as the 45 minutes that's gone. 1-1 then. May getting it back to Schmeichel. Nielsen with a header forwards. Pedersen couldn't reach it. Giggs gets this one though, kills it. Finds Hughes, who finds Sharp. There's the cross coming in, and Ravelli with the throw out to Cormac. Now Lindqvist. Blomqvist and Lindqvist. Martinson and a goal kick. Talk about the golden horizons in European football these days. Each club, incidentally, just for appearing in this Champions League, gets £1 million. That's just for taking part, and they get £225 for each point they get. So, if United can win tonight, it's something like another £500,000 jackpot. Add to the million they've already got. They also keep their home gates. I think they pay something like a 4% levy to UEFA. And I suppose there's a bit of VAT and some players' bonuses and so on to be taken into account. But United reckon, well, there's a good little ball. They'll be making something like £4 million on these opening phases. Oh, a little touch there, Nicky Butt. Oh, that was actually, it was a fortunate little touch there by Butt. But it worked for him. Kanchelskis gets it again. Back to Ravelli. So the stakes financially are enormous here, and as I say, something like £4 million if they get through as one of the leading two sides in this group into the quarter-finals, and then, oh, goodness knows, the sky's the limit after that. Actually, the sky's the limit also for the players also. Here's Ince. Here's Butt. Kanchelskis. Really attacking his man there. Whipping it in! And almost making it. Well, Ravelli, I think, was lucky there. It was an awkward bounce just in front of him, and it just clipped his arms and went behind. It could so easily have gone into the far side. Kanchelskis, and he just got sufficient touch on it to put it away for the corner. Giggs with that corner. Floated high again. Alistair's up there. Kanchelskis driving it through! Kanchelskis. 2-1 Manchester United.
It's a great goal, Brian. I mean, they managed to get the initial one away. I think it was headed back. I think it was Pallister in the end who gets up and heads it back. And he did what everyone's got to do in this situation, kept the ball down. And Ravelli really had no chance this time. Through a ruck of players, impossible to defend. Through Mark Hughes' legs, I think it is.
Yeah, terrific goal. Just what Alex Ferguson wanted.
So from a goal down, they're 2-1 up now. Let's see how the Swedes respond. And let's see how United respond. Alistair with a header. Wren with a short ball to Lindqvist. Goes Bruce. Blomqvist challenged by Lee Sharp unfairly, a free kick to Gothenburg. Having got the lead, it's important now United stay calm, get in one or two tackles to make sure that Gothenburg can make no progress here. Next minute or two, really important. Blomqvist has got a good left foot on him.
You'll need to have from here, Brian.
And Nielsen also. There's Nielsen. Oh, it's gone in! It's gone in off Wren. And it's 2-2.
Unbelievable. It's incredible how many times in football that just after you've scored, you're at your most vulnerable. But this is a deflection, actually, from one of the Gothenburg players. Is it Rahn, is it?
Wren.
Terrific. And, I mean, Schmeichel had no chance because he's going for one. I think had it not been deflected, it would have been a very easy save for him.
What a remarkable game this is turning out to be. So now United have got to do it again. Nielsen gets it away. Kanchoskis. Well, he's gone tumbling in towards the crowd. Nielsen brings it away. Giggs. Crowd are really on their feet now, urging United forward. Well, I think it was Wren who got that touch.
Just when we thought the young lad was going to hit Blomqvist, he strikes it, and look, it's gone through Nicky Butt's legs, is it? And I mean, Schmeichel made a valiant effort, but he was so wrong-footed, he just couldn't quite get there.
The man who played for Everton has given Manchester United a bit of a jolt. Alistair. United's 54th European tie here at Old Trafford. Right back to, I think, 1956, and they've never lost a European tie here. Tonight is not the night to start, but it's 2-2. I think they have a wonderful record here. Bruce hoisting it again towards Ryan Giggs. Alistair stabbing it forward again. Hughes finding Irwin. Sharp getting down that flank. United have won their 2 games here this season, of course, against QPR and against Wimbledon. And beaten only once here last season. Gavin Peacock's goal for Chelsea. Free kick then to Manchester United. A lot of activity in that Gothenburg penalty area again. Jockeying for position, floating it in. It's Cormack who got it clear. But a little touch. Pallister really struggling to get to that one. Butt getting back again. It wasn't a very good initial ball from Nicky Butt. But that's a better one now from Ince, inviting Irwin forward. Cross now towards Mark Hughes, too high for him.
But again, Manchester United are just carrying on doing what they've done all along. They've not changed the tactics. There's no reason to. I'm sure Bobby can't be the first to agree. You see him sat there. He'll be a little bit worried, but he also admit, I'm sure, that the tactics on the night have been very good, but they've just been caught out by 2, not sloppy goals, silly goals, I suppose, one of them, and the other one there's really not much they could do about. But they've got to start all over again, haven't they?
That's right. Ferguson up there. Michael Nielsen with the free kick. Bruce attacking it, but it's skewed off his head for the throw. Stefan Lindqvist. Blomqvist did well here. But Ince will bring it away. Kanchelskis and May. Stuttering just at the moment, United.
Yeah, that goal just, you know, psychologically came at a really bad time. Just got 2-1 up, deservedly so. Looking then to go on and win the game and get a nice goal average going in the league, and then suddenly hit straight away within a minute by a fluky sort of goal, really. So they've got to start all over again and keep doing what they've been doing.
Lundqvist in behind the wall. The flag had stayed down. And once or twice this United defence are beginning to look a little vulnerable, Kevin.
Yeah, very difficult for defenders because they've not been under much pressure at all, and so the concentration's got to be absolutely spot on. And to be honest with you, I think Alex Ferguson was really sort of saying that at half-time, without actually saying it, that he wasn't happy with a lot of the defending, and that was just concentration, lacking in it at certain times.
Wren trying to get Martinson away. May is out-shoved by the Swede there. And at the end of it's a corner.
I don't think David May has really settled into this United side yet. I mean, I honestly believe he's a better central defender than he is fullback. And I don't mean that disrespectful to him. It's taken him a little while to adapt to Manchester United. And I'm sure long-term they see him as a replacement for Bruce. You know, but it could be long-term because he's such a good professional, Bruce.
It's the corner, a very deep one. Too deep even for Pedersen. Throw to Manchester United.
They mustn't allow this game to die now, Brian, Manchester United. That will suit Gothenburg absolutely down to the ground, and that's what they'll be wanting to do, quieten the crowd. That's always what Bill Shankly used to say. First thing to do, boys, quieten the crowd. So they must keep this crowd alive by keep playing the way they've been playing, at the pace they've been playing, and I'm sure they're going to create other openings. It's just a case of whether they're sticking in.
Well, that's aimed towards Giggs. Trying to knock it down for Hughes, but again, Cormack was there for Gothenburg. Ince getting it back to Pallister. Pallister trying this side of the field now for Nicky Butt. Butt in turn feeding Kanchelskis, scorer of the second Manchester United goal. Butt, Kanchelskis. Still kept in play. The whole of the ball wasn't over the line. Ince. Oh, it's a lovely ball played inside the fullback for May. May was stretching out, they couldn't quite get him. I think that may be a free kick for handball by Lindqvist. Can United find something from this situation? Giggs will take it. The angle is a little different from a corner, of course, but Pallister and Bruce are in there. And it might go anywhere. Pallister and May has probably got it in there. Now there's some pushing. It won't be allowed.
Incredible. I don't think he's given anything. It just bubbled back into it bubbled back into Ravelli's hands again. It's as if he's just destined to be involved in everything that's happening at
extraordinary. Look at it. Pallister got a bang at it. David May was right in there. There he is, number 2.
He's hit him back on the head and gone back into Ravelli's hands. I mean, incredible stuff.
Lindqvist. Pedersen. Wren. Wren again. Pedersen taking it from Blomqvist. Stefan Wren. But he hit it straight at Ince. Kanchelskis into the path of Giggs. That's always the most exciting sight. Giggs in full stride now. Kanchelskis up alongside him. Nicky Butt's made a darting little run as well. Kanchelskis dummied, found a yard, and then finds Butt. There are plenty of blue shirts have gone back, and Butt's ball was a poor one, to be fair. Sharp, and a throw to Gothenburg. Here's that scramble again, Kevin.
Oh, it's incredible. I mean, you'd say tilt if it was a pinball machine. Look, he's hit it. You must fancy May. It goes against the defender. It goes back off the goalkeeper, back off the head of May or somebody again, and back into Ravelli's hands.
Hughes battling away there. A throw given to Manchester United. It's with Paul Ince. The temperature's rising here now. Sharp. Hughes can't get it. The fans thought there was a handball there. A Gothenburg player's gone down and they get a free kick. And Hughes is called to the referee.
This referee does not like filling in those reports for the yellow cards, Brian, because he's had plenty of chances if he wants to conform with the new rules.
But what he's done, he's accepted that it's a man's game and he's kept it going beautifully.
Oh, I agree. I mean, this is the way I think football should be played, and this is the way I think football should be refereed. But a lot of the things that are being thrown at referees doesn't give them the chance to do that.
I think a lot of them are confused, and this man is very clear in his own mind the way he wants to see this game played.
Yeah, because he didn't brandish a yellow card early on when he could have done. He sort of set the tempo, and he brandished one early on. He had to keep going doing that.
Then he set his own tempo then, hasn't he?
Exactly.
Lindqvist. Closing down United. Bruce tries to get it out towards Gibbs. And Gibbs gets the better of Cormac. Oh, Cormac tried a little trick there, and fortunate for him, Giggs didn't fall. But Cormac, for a moment, looked as though he was having a little clip at Giggs' legs. It's a goal kick.
I think with some justification. He certainly didn't go for the ball here. He stood on his back heel, and he has stopped his momentum, and that was a free kick. And you know, the referee was only 5 yards away. But we'll allow him one mistake, Brian.
Yep. May. Oh, this is a good run here by Nielsen.
And it's a dangerous one now by Blomqvist. Pedersen's waiting in the middle for him. Good challenge there by Steve Bruce.
May to Giggs. This is a fantastic cup tie now. It may be a league, and there may be a lot of games to come, but both sides are really going out to win this one. Nielsen plays it across the goal. Ravelli is there. He tried to dummy Lee Sharp, succeeded in doing so. And just listen to that crowd getting on their feet again. Irwin playing it in towards Nicky Butt. Stopped, though, again by the Gothenburg defence. Lindqvist. Blomqvist. 2-2 with less than half an hour to go. That's a foul, surely. But what a half an hour it's going to be.
I can just imagine the emotions of Alex Ferguson. 1 minute we think, go on and win it. Next thing, for goodness sake, let's not come out with nothing here. It's a league table. I mean, it must be like a roller coaster ride for him down there.
Lee Sharp up to Ryan Giggs. Given away to Blomqvist. Or rather to Lundqvist. Alistair. Irwin, he'll play it back safely. Yes, to Schmeichel. Foul on Mark Hughes. Free kick already taken.
Taken from about 40 yards from where the incident was as well, Brian.
I love this ref because it's the spirit of the law rather than the letter that he's looking at.
As long as the assessor's looking at it the same way, Brian, he'll be all right. I'm sure he will be, but that was quite a long way, probably 20 yards from where that incident took place. And if they'd have scored from it, you know, it would have maybe been a big point of argument, especially from the Gothenburg players.
All-Super Stadium here, of course, now at Old Trafford.
And a terrific atmosphere, Brian.
Beautiful sight it is, too.
Yeah, it really is. It's not full, but I'm sure sometimes when it's full, you haven't had the atmosphere that is here tonight.
Through to Schmeichel. United's free kick. Bruce finds Ince. Ince sweeps it wide to that far side. Can Lee Sharp keep this in play? Yeah, quite comfortably. Irwin's just inside. Here he is. But there's a determined challenge, though, by the Swede. That's Martinsson, I think. Is he in trouble? No. It's a free kick, though.
I didn't feel that was at the foul. I'd like to see it again, but I felt that he made a little bit of meal of it there, and maybe he sucked the referee in, but...
Here's the free kick coming in. To be taken by Lee Sharp. Bruce knocking it down. Kanchelskis. Bruce again. Kanchelskis. Another throw to Manchester United. Keeping this pace going really well. May. Alistair. Sharp. Long-range shot. Plays it for Ince. Another long-range shot and a great one! Giggs again! A fantastic shot by Ince. Beaten again by the crossbar, but this time Ryan Giggs was there to finish it off. And United are back in the lead again.
This is when Ravelli's luck finally ran out, because he makes a great save here, Brian. Watch this. He gets a touch to this, and it comes back and hits him and drops straight to who else but Ryan Giggs.
Manchester United 3, Gothenburg 2.
What a cup tie.
Now they've got to stay firm again. The ball's in Schmeichel's hands. Kanchelskis. And away he goes. But this time Bjorklund will be there, getting it back to Ravelli.
Here's Butt. Bjorklund again. Nielsen.
Johansson. Pedersen.
Play on, said the referee.
Blomqvist. Watch him. Blomqvist again. Lindqvist. Bruce gets it away. And now Kanchelskis.
May gets it forward.
Hughes outnumbered.
Bjorklund with a header for Gothenburg.
Michael Nielsen playing it forward again. Bruce in for Ince. Played for May. Taken nicely on his chest. Plays it for Nicky Butt. No. And back to Schmeichel. Fits Lee Sharp. There's one United player who's struggling a bit, is Dennis Irwin.
Just got a knock there, and he's been down a while. But watch this shot from Ince. And watch the save. He does great to get something on it. It hits the bar and the post.
And look at the crowd. And look at the crowd again.
Well, I'd like to tell you more about that, but I think it's an Umbro jacket. If that wins the game, it's a classic goal. And, you know, you can sort of say the goalkeeper's unlucky, but what a great strike from Ince.
Not a great deal of experience on the United bench. There's a lot of prospects there, just as Ryan Giggs was a year or two ago. But Irwin is fit to go on. All the United subs are warming up.
You get very excited for the chances if they can get off to a good start, because after 4 matches, the 5th match they'll have Cantona back in, and you know he does add something. You know, even the most, well, say anybody who doesn't like Manchester United, there's a few around the country who envy them and don't like them, but they've got to admit he's something special, and they've got to keep him in with a chance of taking part in it, haven't they? That's their job.
Ince battling away with Blomqvist. Gets the better of him. Whips the ball across to the far side. Giggs is coming into the picture again, but this time Cormack just gets a touch to put it away for the throw to Manchester United. 20 minutes and a few seconds to go. Nicky Butt. Owen. Hughes. And stopped by Ravelli.
Well, that's Mark Hughes at his very best. Loves to feel people close up behind him, doesn't he? And just turn them. He'd be slightly disappointed with the finish, but he was falling back.
Pallister with a long ball, and Nielsen just gets there to prevent it going through for Andrei Kanchelskis. David May. Here's Kanchelskis. Oh, he's put a good ball in again! It's another one! It's sharp! It's 4-2! The comeback now could be complete.
Lee Sharp, the scorer. Terrible mistake in the Gothenburg defence.
Well, it's the goalkeeper. It's the goalkeeper. He's
it.
got to come here. He can't stop. He looks like Holiday on ice, doesn't he? You'd think it was an icy pitch. But watch Kanchelskis, an early ball in when they don't expect it. And that's what causes the trouble. And then, well, I'd like to see the goalkeeper be a bit braver there. No points out of 10 for bravery for me.
Blomqvist now trying to restore something for Gothenburg. Wren. Lindqvist.
Johansson.
Oh, Nicky Butt nearly found it bouncing forward then. There's an offside though.
Linesman dead right.
If all the matches are going to be like this in this Champions League, Brian, we're in for some treats, aren't we? Watch what he does here. He teases them, then he whips it in early when they least expect it. But that goalkeeper and that defender have got to somehow make each other's mind up. But they just let him come through. But fair dues to Sharp, he never stopped. Very brave. He was the only one who was brave out of the three of them.
Bruce, and then Ince, and then Hughes, and then Kanchelskis.
They're really flying now. Ryan Giggs on this side, but that ball won't quite reach him. Lindqvist to track back really well. Now what's he going to do? Bruce.
Here's Blomqvist. Look at Ince getting back at him. Look at Ince getting back at him. And in goes Pallister.
This is some cup tie now, isn't it? Oh.
Tremendous. You're seeing the cream of each country, but you're seeing a great game as well. And that's not always been the case in this. Maybe the league system's the right way, Brian.
Wren playing it in. Schmeichel safely gathering. And there's his long throw out to Mark Hughes. A little touch inside for Giggs. Scorer of 2 goals tonight. Owen down the left. Giggs again. Pallister. The free kick's been given. It's already been taken. It's with Blomqvist. Martinson. Ferguson's in the middle. Blomqvist now on the ball with a good left foot on him. Wren trying to get a little 1-2 going. And Pallister couldn't wait for Schmeichel to arrive. Martinson again. Cormack. Okay. One thing I think that Alex Ferguson will want now is for the team to continue to be aggressive and to keep passing the ball. I think he worried greatly at Galatasaray when they conceded a 2-goal lead there, because in his own words they were fannying around and they didn't they tried to put on the party tricks, and I just caught a glimpse of it a moment or two there. They've really got to go with great aggression still and keep going forward.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with passing the ball around, Brian, as long as you're doing it for a purpose. But when you start passing it just for the sake of it, and that's what they did against Galatasaray, then you do get yourself in trouble, and everyone starts to get a bit, oh, well, you know, it doesn't matter, just knock it here. And the concentration drops, and then suddenly you find yourself in a battle again.
That's right. Even at 4-2, it's not a time for party tricks in the European Champions League.
No, but you've got Ryan Giggs on a hat-trick. You've got Kanchelskis on fire, you know, and suddenly you start to think, yeah, they're not going to do that. Not Man United, not tonight.
Well, I hope they learnt the lesson last year. I'm sure they did against Galatasaray. Bruce hits it forward. Kanchelskis. Ince. Sharp. No, it won't reach Hughes. Mark gets it back. But United get possession again.
The other thing that's worth bearing in mind, Brian, is just what a message it sends to the other clubs, not just in their own group, but outside of it. Ooh, Man United, you know, what a force they're going to be. It just sends a little shot across the bows, if you like.
Cormac with the free kick. Hoisted high towards the head of Steve Bruce. Blomqvist does well again, holding off the challenge of May. Lindqvist. Nielsen. Erlingmark. Balls for Paul Ince. Touch. Erlingmark. Again, Ince gets in there quickly. This is back with a little ball, a good ball there. Ince too long for Ryan Giggs.
Well, it wasn't so much too long, that ball. Ince expected Giggs to stay out wide, Brian, and he came in looking... He wants that third goal. I mean, who wouldn't? Young man with a lot of talent, but that hat-trick in something like this, a big competition, it's something only most lads can dream about, isn't it?
Nielsen. Wren. Long to Pedersen. Blomqvist has gone forward. Lindqvist is in there too. There's Lindqvist. With a very good challenge indeed by Nicky Butt. Bruce with a header clear. Hughes going up for that one. Just touching it on. Giggs just touching it on himself, and he's away again. So that's Roger Gustafsson, the coach of Gothenburg. He's been there since 1990, and he's won the championship 3 times while he's been there. So he's really been highly successful in his time there. But he's got to do something to pull this one round now.
You can see he's been successful, man. He hasn't got any grey hairs, has he?
Here's Owen. Played inside. Hughes couldn't quite get on the end of it. Gothenburg are not quite sure how they got that one away. But it's a throw.
Supporters. Supporters. Sitt kvar på läktaren matchen är slut.
So it's a corner which Giggs will take. Sharp. Nicky Butt. About 12 minutes left now. United 4-2 ahead. Bruce playing it in. Word about Nicky Butt, I must say, having watched him, I can see what Alex Ferguson says. His temperament has been absolutely first class. At 19-year-old, his first European game, and he's made a very valuable contribution to United.
He's worked very hard. The Americans would say he's worked his butt off here tonight. He's not had a tremendous influence on the game, other than he's tracked back and won the ball and give it to people. But, I mean, great experience for him, and he'll come on for that, you know. It's like running a horse. You expect him to come on for the race, and he'll get better.
Well, he's making a run now for Kanchelskis, but Kanchelskis beaten by Lindqvist. Free kick given. Which way? To Gothenburg. Handshake. That really epitomises the spirit of this game tonight. It's been played in a terrific spirit.
Yeah, there's not been a bad tackle in the 80 minutes so far. The refereeing, I think, has been as near perfect as you can get. and the attitude of both sets of players has been to get the ball down and play football on a beautiful pitch in a fantastic atmosphere. Everything's been right, and if you're a Man United fan,
it's been ever so right. It's Peter Schmeichel with the goal kick. Manchester United, remember, play Galatasaray in Turkey. That'll be quite a night. That's a fortnight tonight, live with us, of course. Then they have Barcelona here a fortnight after that, I think it is. And the game after that is away to Barcelona. And then it's Gothenburg away and Galatasaray at home. And there's Blomqvist trying to thread his way through again. And all those games, remember, before Christmas. All of them live with us.
Could say Christmas has come early when it's mouth-watering prospect.
But Kanchelskis. Ince. Again swept wide. Giggs. Made a good ball now. Look at the break from Nicky Butt. That's one of his qualities, that he does make good breaks from the midfield. And a throw to Gothenburg.
You know what he's got, Brian? I'm just trying to work out what it is. You feel he feels he belongs, and he's got character. And you talk to young lads sometimes, you sometimes look at them, and you don't seem to get a lot back. But you look at this lad, and you see, yeah, I belong here, you know, and I'm not going to waste this opportunity. And I think great attitude.
Here's Kanchelskis. To May. May again. Here's Butt. So there's a foul and a handball and a little moment of temperament there.
You need a bit of that as well, Brian.
It's Wren. Ferguson. Irving Mark. Martinson. Ball out of play for a throw to Manchester United. The last 8 minutes of the game.
Martinson, the number 6, has worked very, very hard down the right-hand side, and I think that the coach Gustafsson will be very pleased with the efforts of everybody. I don't think you can question that. They've just got caught out, a couple of silly goals against, but really and truthfully, they've put up a good performance here.
Indeed. Free kick taken quickly. Irwin hitting it high. Hughes chasing this. And a might walk forward for Giggs. No, quite right. Referee 100% right. Mark Hughes was jumping at the defender there.
That stadium's nearly as good as St James's Park, you know, Brian.
33,625 is the attendance here tonight. The next home game in the European Champions League is against Barcelona. I would guarantee that'll be a full house. Mr. Romario and company.
Si, senor.
Now, Blomqvist looking to get that onto that left foot again. But just look, 2, 4, 6 United players have gone back there, and it was Lee Sharp who got it away. Ball just kept in play. Let's get back to Ravelli. Martinson, the flag has stayed down. Schmeichel gets there first. Good goalkeeping. Terrific anticipation there by Peter Schmeichel. And you can see how near to the edge of the box he was when he actually just grabbed that ball before Michael Martinson could get to it.
Yeah, this is what you want goalkeepers to do, work on the angles, and he does it terrific. And he manages somehow to stay inside the box, which was no mean feat.
Then plays it wide here for May. Inside for Ince. stabilising effect through that midfield. Paul Ince tonight again. Sharp. Here's Giggs. Getting it towards Hughes. He'd arched his neck and he was into his climb, but the defender just got a touch to it, and that was enough. Hughes again. Björklund with a header for Gothenburg. In comes David May. It'll be a throw. Remember, Alex Ferguson was saying he reckons 8 or 9 points will put Manchester United into the quarter-finals of the European Cup out of this league. Well, it looks as though the first two are going to be bagged here tonight at any rate, with a little under 5 minutes left. A wonderful cup tie that's just for the moment lost a little of its momentum.
This is maybe, Brian, where the difference between the two legs and the league, this may be where what will happen in some of the games, because I don't think Gothenburg want to concede anymore, because the goal difference could be important. And yet Manchester United are not chasing, you know, they're going to take not taking a 4-2 lead to Gothenburg, are they? It's a complete different game. And, you know, maybe that's the thing that when they reflect on it, on the changes it's going to make, maybe that will be one of the negative things.
But there hasn't been much that's negative tonight, is there?
No, it's been tremendous, and I suppose we're being greedy now because we want the last 20 minutes to be like the first 70. And maybe we're just asking for a bit too much.
Hughes chesting it on. Kanchelskis. Hughes wanted it back. Sharp is in there. Giggs is in there. The man looking for a hat-trick, but not with that one. Blomqvist. Very impressed by him, I must say, Blomqvist tonight. Lindqvist. Pedersen. Blomqvist again, but the interception was by Steve Bruce. Here's Sharp.
I would have thought, Brian, you would be hard pushed anywhere in the world at any time in the last 20 years to see three.
Hold on, Nicky Butt going in there, but Björklund. Sorry, Kev.
To see three better left-footed players. You've got Sharp, Giggs, and Blomqvist, and they're all very impressive. And I don't think any one of them is over about 22.
Ince gets it a long way back. Cheers from the Old Trafford faithful for that one. Well, it may be past his bedtime, but it's well worth waiting up for this time. Thread that inside Michael Nielsen for the pace of Kanchelskis, but it didn't come off for them. Here's Stefan Wren getting it forward again to Blomqvist, holding off that challenge. He's a strong lad. He doesn't look to be much of him, Blomqvist, but I've noticed all night how he's withstood some really...
The shirt looks almost too big for him, doesn't it?
Yeah,
as you see
tackles, but he holds off. Yes, that's right. He'll be one that the big clubs are... No disrespect to Gothenburg, but the Italians or maybe the big clubs here will be, the Germans will be looking for him, I would have thought, next.
Yeah, because he's happy with the line there. He can play on the left side, but he also, when he goes in the middle, he's very direct. Reminds me more of Sharp than Giggs, but certainly got a terrific future. Player of the year a young player of the year in Sweden, so...
Hughes felt he was a little aggrieved there. He felt that there was an obstruction, and if anything, it should have been a free kick United's way. But Mr. Goethals of Belgium saw it the other way. And as we said, he's had a terrific game himself. What is it now? It's a throw. inside the last minute, back with Peter Schmeichel. United 4-2 ahead and heading for a great start in this European Champions League. Certainly had their many crises here tonight, going a goal down and then pulled back to 2-2.
There's been far more pluses than minuses, Brian, hasn't there? You know, there's been some super football played, some great goals scored, and when they've had to fight and battle for it, apart from the odd moments of madness, they've done that. And you've got to do that at times. It can't always be pretty football and one-touch football, and that's why they're a great side, because they've got a lot of qualities, not just one or two.
Johansson. Final whistle is gone. It's a great start for Manchester United, thanks to those goals by Ryan Giggs, who got 2 of them. Kanchelskis 1 and Sharp 1, with Ferguson having put Gothenburg ahead in the first half, Wren having brought it back to 2-2. But overall, it's a start of a glorious trail for Manchester United. It couldn't be a better start. Over 33,000 here at Old Trafford, and they've seen Manchester United win by 4 goals to 2.